What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Before we jump into all the excitement of today, I do want to take a second to one, explain why we're doing this video, and two, what we're going to do moving forward. So the title of this video is I'm getting rid of all of my fish. I lied a little bit. It's not all of my fish. It's like 90% of it though. So as you guys know, I have that planted corner tank in my bedroom. One, the filter died on it. Actually, the impeller got a little chip in it, so it causes it to vibrate, make a whole bunch of noise, and I can't get another impeller for it. And on top of it, it's not really exciting me as much as I thought it would anymore. I kind of am growing away from that tank. I don't know why. So I kind of stopped not caring for it. I still care for it. I still feed them, still clean it, still do all that. There's just no like passion in with that. I think the best thing is just to break down that tank entirely, get rid of that entire tank, okay? So that one's done. We're gonna be taking that one completely down today and getting rid of all of those fish, all of the plants. Then step two is the reef tank. Now, before you guys get too crazy on me, yes, we are going to be breaking down the reef tank, but we are going to be keeping the bird-nosed wrasse. Unfortunately, we are getting rid of the clownfish. We're getting rid of the triggerfish. We are getting rid of the coral beauty, which I've had for probably 2 years now. I hate to get rid of the coral beauty, but I know it's for the better right now. And as well as our little blue and yellow damsel in there. And our tang is in there as well. I don't know what kind of tang he is. I keep forgetting. He's like a Scopus hybrid tang thing. But either way, we're getting rid of all of those fish. So now let me explain why. Well, one, the reef tank is just too much, I don't want to say responsibility, but it's just too much work right now. Like there's too many like elements in it. You always have to make sure your water's like perfect because of the corals. Like if I leave for a weekend, the RO thing, my RO return pump just doesn't work one day, well then the coral all starts dying because of the salinity drop, when fish can handle that a lot better. For me right now in the position I'm in, I think it's better for me to just step away from the reef. I could be one because I want all new lights. I need all different filtration system. I need a bunch of stuff. It's just I don't want to put a bunch of money into it right now. That's not fair to the fish. It's not fair to these corals, stuff like that. So instead, what we are going to do is we are going to be keeping, like I said, the bird-nosed wrasse. We're going to break down this entire tank today. We're going to then take all the rocks out, re-scape it, and then we are going to take all of the fish from the saltwater and the freshwater tank down to Mark's Ark, and we are going to probably not pick up any more fish today. Maybe. I'm not too sure. But if we do pick up more fish, great. If we don't, we don't. No big deal. But either way, I do want to basically take the, I believe this thing's 180 gallons. I keep on saying it's 150, but I think that's just because of the way the weirs stick out. But the reef tank itself, I believe, is either 150 or 180 gallons. I'm going to then turn that into a fish-only aquarium. It's going to be saltwater fish. So that means we can do either predatory fish, we can do anything that doesn't live with coral that can also live with fish kind of thing. There's a lot of fish that I've always wanted. One being, great example, a harlequin tusk. That is my favorite reef fish, or sorry, favorite ocean fish, like aquarium fish like this. And I can't have it because I have coral. That's not fair to me. I want what I want. I don't want to be limited to certain things or whatever, you know. That's not cool, you know. So we're doing this video's for me, not gonna lie. Not really necessarily for you guys, because no one asked me to do this. I'm doing this totally on my own. So that's just me being full transparent with you guys. Kind of not really a downer, because this will progress us into a different direction that we can go into, and we can get a lot more cool fish. We can catch fish for the tank. Like I can literally go out and catch, like, we'll say a snapper or a grouper or an eel or something like that. We can go catch that and then bring it here. I don't have to worry about like it eating a fish or anything like that. There's so many more video opportunities here that I hope you guys see through as well as I do. But for those of you guys who don't want to hear me ramble anymore, you're not gonna. So I'm going to then now go inside. We're gonna start breaking down this tank. I will show you guys one quick before shot. Break it all down. Let's pull all the rocks out. Let's get all the fish out. Let's head down to Mark's and let's get this show on the road, because I'm excited for this next new little fish chapter. Hopefully you guys are as well. So let's jump into this. Clownfish, put them in.
Oh god, you're getting it. That's not a fishing system at all.
I got the coral beauty, I think.
Yeah, there you go. Right, man, it's like your OG OG. You've had them since.
I know, I hate to get rid of them. There you go, Core Beauty. Thanks, full grown. I mean,
yeah. Alright.
Live the rest of its years somewhere else. Alright.
Get them?
Yep. There's the Scopus Tang thing. I still don't know what that fish is. Who's left, Mr. Trigger?
Trigger and the blue thing, which I don't even see him.
The little blue guy?
Yeah.
He's right here. I can try and get him. I don't think I'm gonna get him now that
He'll just get eaten though, that's the issue now.
No, I think he's too fast. He's fine, he's gonna stay.
Don't let him smoke you. Oh, you got it.
I'm gonna predicament here then. Hey, stop. Just
Launch it. Oh.
got him. Just do it quick. Oh. Well, that was a lot less exciting than I thought.
All right, let's go.
Okay, now we have to scoop out all this algae. Voila, a nice cloudy mess. You guys can't really see what we have done here, but we then put some of the rocks back in. We're kind of going for this open layout where the fish can actually swim and they have room. As you can see, he has as much room as ever right now. Actually, probably he has the most room he's ever had to swim in his whole life right now. So that's pretty neat. We had to probably fill up, I don't know, maybe 15 gallons of water. So the rocks didn't take up as much water as I originally thought. I thought it was gonna be like half the tank, but it wasn't that much. It was actually really easy. We got all of our fish in the bucket here, and they should be good for a little while now. We just have to go do the corner tank. I think that's it. Alright everybody, and just like that, shabam. She is all empty. We got all of the fish in the bucket here. We have fish in here, we have shrimp in here. There's some snails, I think. They just got caught in the net and all that, but I don't know how much in store credit. I'll be completely honest with you guys once we get down there and what they give me. I believe my store credit, I get half. Basically, whatever they would sell it for, I would get half. So let's say they sell it for $20, one fish, well, I get 10 bucks back, but it's only in store credit. So, which is fine, but I just wanted to be as transparent, like I said, with you guys through this whole process, and maybe you guys are thinking of doing the same, and maybe this will give you guys the ideas to do it or something like that. So either way, this is gonna finish draining. I'm gonna go ahead, eat me some breakfast, and we are going to head down to Mark's to drop off all of our fish. Alrighty, everybody, we made it to, as you can see, Mark's Ark. We got our fish. He's got a bucket. I got a bucket. Let's go inside. Alrighty, everybody. They just finished bagging, or let me rephrase that. They just finished taking all of the saltwater, freshwater fish. They bagged them all up to get them separate, and then they're going to acclimate them. Actually, some of the workers, about half of what, or a little over half of what we brought in, the workers are taking, or they're already sold. Like the pink-tailed trigger, he's actually still being acclimated over here. Let me show you. And he is already sold. They've had a customer that's been wanting one. There he is right there. He's still keeping his colors very well, so he's not actually stressed at all right now, which is very surprising, but he also is already sold. He's done. He came in, they called the guy, he's like, yep, I want him. Boom. That is easy as that. The workers have taken their pickings at different stuff, so everything's going really, really well. I have the receipt, I have the number of how much we are getting back, so I will show that once we get back in the truck. But before that, we are getting 2 chocolate chip starfish and 2 gobies to put in the tank. That way it cleans it up a little bit better. The starfish will do a lot better because they will go on the rocks. They will actually clean a lot better. And then I already have a few crabs left over, a few snails that were already in the tank that were still good. So hopefully everything should be good to go after this. Hopefully no more algae problems, no more issues with that kind of stuff. So we're gonna get these gobies bagged up, and I will talk to you guys more about what our return was in the truck. Alrighty, everybody, we are back in the truck. We got our fish and some fish food back here. We got 2 diamond gobies and 2 chocolate chip starfish. Then we came all the way in the truck and we forgot our buckets, which Augie is actually getting right now. Hand me a bucket. No way, you broke, did it? Back to what I was saying. And our total fish trade-in price was $182.82. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but as you guys can see, after taxes and everything, I actually ended up getting store credit 195.62. I don't know if you had to put a number on how many fish that was. How many fish do you think it was? 20?
Yeah, probably like, what was it, like 5 saltwater?
20, 25 fish maybe?
And then probably like, yeah, like 20 fish. 20
Yeah.
freshwater.
That's not too bad. I mean, that's more than I thought I was going to get, to be
Yeah.
fair. I mean, I don't know. What did you think we were going to get?
I think about that. I was thinking more like 175.
We were right in the ballpark. I was expecting more like 120 bucks.
Yeah.
Not 100, not 200.
Well, the trigger was
So
the most expensive, I think.
I got 50 bucks for the trigger because they sold it for 100 and the thing was already sold.
Yeah.
Like before, I'm like, oh, that's crazy. For those of you guys at home, if you guys are trying to do the same thing, I mean, maybe this is worth it. I guess it also depends on your location and where you are and like what stores work with you and stuff like that, or a credible store or something like that. If you guys are in the area and you do want to come to Mark's Ark, create an account, they will give you store credit for your fish. I'm pretty sure that goes for everybody. It's not just me because I know Mark, but don't quote me on that. If you walk in there and they say no, just thank you for your fish, and they don't give you store credit, well, it's all about who you know in the world, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. All right, well, let's go home. All right, everybody, we made it back home. We got our 2 gobies and our starfish in here. They are nice and acclimated. I'm gonna go ahead and take out, oh God, don't do, no, stop. I'm just gonna slowly, stop. Mr. Goby, stop doing that. This thing almost jumped out at me again. He did it once earlier when I was trying to acclimate him. All right, let's put first starfish in. There we go. He's gonna pick at him a little bit, but he can't really do any damage to him. He's just gonna pick at him, see what they are, and then he'll move on about his way. Oh, we also left the damsel in there. I don't know if I mentioned that. And there's also a rock anemone back there. Yeah, that's not coming off, so maybe this guy will eat it. I'm not too sure, to be honest. I don't think there's any more coral stuck to any of these rocks. Oh, there actually is something stuck back there to that wall, but you know, if he eats it, he eats it. If he doesn't, he doesn't. I know these things are a little more known to, trying to grab this. All right. This guy's really cool. He has a lot more red in him. I don't know if it doesn't really show off on the camera at all, but in person, all that like dark, or that, I don't know what you'd call that, that more brownish color, all that's actually red. So we'll put this guy actually on this side of the tank. There we go. Let him fall the way. Bam, beautiful. He's got really big, like, I guess they're called chocolate chip stars. I guess they're, what are those, chocolate chips? The little spikes are very big for this type of starfish, but alrighty. Well, we now have them in here. They are good to go. I'm just gonna actually, I was gonna just dump it. This is a lot of water. Let me dump out some of this water. Go ahead. I'm just gonna dump them in quick. There they are. Oh, they disappeared so fast. Okay, so we got one straight back there. He's chilling a second. And the other one's back. Oh, you guys just saw him move behind these rocks here. So now you guys can see the tank is all cleared up. It looks kind of bland, I will be honest. But once there's fish in here, there's a lot more movement, maybe a puffer fish, a trigger, stuff moving around. The rocks don't matter as much other than to just either give them a little house at night or to have an eel or a grouper later in the future or something like that. You never know. So other than that, this video is done. See you later. Bye.